What's up, everybody? Welcome to Azanian Sunrise Podcast. We're out here Buffet at the South African Podcast and Film Festival at Emperor's Palace.
Yeah, sure. Hey, you came to embrace the palace as Azanian Sunrise. Shout out to the partners.
Okay. Who the fuck?
Gotta keep it funky.
Good, how are you? Sharp, Sia.
Who the fuck was Sia?
Yeah, Sia the cute star.
You, yeah, but I get on this.
Now we're ISIS. Now
Okay.
looks
That's fun. Okay.
Sure.
Love to meet you.
Good to meet you.
That's Let's do it. I'm also, I wouldn't say, I make beats, but I don't want to compare myself to, yeah, but like, like I don't want to be like I'm a medley. No, I am Copa,
But at least it's nice.
but I'm inspired by them, and I love sampling and
MKJ.
interesting child.
Tall as black guy. Tomish.
Yes, tall black guy.
I'm quite a fan. Pete Rock and
Okay.
yeah.
She's a hip hop.
Yeah, I grew up listening to those guys a lot. Do you know Puti? I've got a brother. He's 2 years older than me. Ndifunde kuye yonke into ethi hip hop. Ndithetha uFaro Monk, ndithetha into zakudala.
Hallelujah, we're marching through you.
Yeah, he not even okay, there we go. Not even forced me or anything, but it was like a transition, right? Because Ekaya, we a musical family. Utata bengumuntu who loved to collect vinyls, right?
As you can see, I need to.
That's why I was like,
As you can see, mom.
ngithe radio yasekhaya no TV yasekhaya ndayibona nale ndatha asekhaya ndiyabona namakhosi ngathi yiyo yasekhaya. So yeah, similar environment, you know. Utata bengumuntu always playing vinyls on Sundays, and I remember the music because my father can sing, my mother can sing, my brother no. And I remember at some point but it's not something that they wanted to do, not at all. But they didn't who love these. Even now, if you go to my house, I've got a vinyl collection. I'll tell you vinyls are R5, where people think Zimbi, and then you listen, you're like, oh, you know, Zimbi mostly, you know. Otherwise, man, I don't know what can I say. I just want to keep doing and hopefully having someone to help me in terms of getting better in production. And Galop is space say to us women in the hip hop, you know. About to no bad hate or anything. But hip hop, no, Chinese just because we are die. One love Munchal can follow.
No, but Black House, she knows you're
but and rap at the same time, it's all different from everybody. You will have, you know, those girls who doing their raps, you know,
hardcore lines.
Not been full rapper, but I knew that I'm not going to remember lines. So at least I was gifted with the vocals, and I decided to know, man, I can sing, let me do this. Sure. So now, Manfigala in Pretoria, 2008, when I came to live here, it was hard finding people to give you beats. They don't know you. And imagine when you come into an industry where there's people already who exist.
And how much did that share? We have to talk about that.
And get how much did I know the record his studio.
Next time you are paying for studio time.
It's so tango.
Chicken licking. Nando's.
But basically a cook law. Why? But in Chalo, unfortunately, but it's very rare to find those good brothers.
Can I ask the question? Seeing that you're saying that, has women used the same thing like with men, like use a man for sexual favors for music like situation, like maybe only studio time or?
I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible.
Because I'm sure women do it as well. I'm sure.
I don't
women in
think-
power.
Yeah, women in power. I don't even think you have to be in power, but and then some women will gain their power from doing that. They'll
Sure.
think, but okay, I diphethe apha lokhu ngizamthi so. And then that's where they gain their power. But it's different or difficult because uzophelela aphi ekugqibeleni, you know. So for me, ndafunda ukuzenzela i-beats.
Sure.
Even if zimbi ndizawuqhubeka ndizenze until zithi zibe right.
Imbokodo.
You know, until ibethe. So yeah.
Going into that though, I wanted to know like your musical journey. I know, okay, you were influenced by your parents, and they listened to a lot of good music.
Yeah.
At what age were you when you started making your own music? When you started writing music, producing music?
Okay.
Can you take us through that journey?
I think that at that part of my life I was in varsity at that time.
Okay.
So what happened, my brother was very into music. He wanted to open a recording company and we had these artists as well. And then, you know, things just didn't work out. So he left the music industry, went the corporate way. And then there was still a couple of people. Then ndaqomba okay mna ndiyafuna uqhubekeka with this music thing. Ndayizama i-corporate zangilunge kuthiwa ndiyangcola.
And naturally so, because corporate
You know,
is very
it's very strict and the character yam is very loud
Open,
and out
yeah.
there and even if ndisemsebenzini ndiyakwazi ukubehavior but ndiyangcola.
naturally.
Ndingathini, I think 2018 or 2015, I won't remember the years guys maybe in my 20s, over 21 but not more than 25.
You don't ask a woman her age, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on.
No, I'm not asking her age now.
But also
I
women,
said
you know,
age of
back
when she
then.
started
No, it's
music,
fine. I'll
yeah.
forgive him.
I want friends in maths, too. When I'm
I'll
down to
forgive him
maths.
for
People will be messing there. What? Okay, 10 years ago she was 21. She's 35.
You been 10, you been 10, you been 10 years.
I'm also into maths.
Ben 10 or cougar.
I'm 75.
Looking good and looking good.
But Dikale, I think 2000, after varsity, I met a couple of people. I don't know if I can reference a few. There were people like Rai Blaster, her name is Fifi. She used to work with Abo Julie and the Volume.
I worked to me the vote ballet.
I don't know.
And the Volume.
Even if I meet him, I think I always say to me and the Volume. And he might not like that.
Sure.
Otherwise, I met a lot of people when I moved to Pretoria. They were artists, Pretorians. If you Google or dig into the artistry of artists that come from Pretoria,
What section specifically?
And actually, I used to host a show in Pretoria. Every Thursday, I was this girl, and I had no beats, I had nothing, but I knew that Bendifunale.
Sure.
So I rented some sound, and then I went to
Central town.
Central town, CBD. I went in there, gave the guy the speakers. We never got paid, but the support system was amazing. I freestyle. Hey, andifuna uba mema namhlanje. Ba famous. Basuka pha. Basuka kum.
Ezandleni zabo.
Basuka kum bandazi namhlanje
please, man.
But there's a lot of people I'm very proud of that come from that stage. Abo Vanessa, Abo Noko, she's an actor now. There's Smusile, he's famous now. I don't. It's not about fame. It's not about that. But I'm very proud
pay
of
homage.
where I come. Yeah.
But I feel like I want to do that.
Yeah.
Pay homage, bro. Like, without that experience, but have not gotten the
I wouldn't have been where I am without the people from Pretoria who always showed up every Thursday. Guys, anamali. Next thing, Haibo, ukumtana ngoku ngizayithini le nto? Ndishiwe hayi zeRhawutini kwanomntana.
So yes, you want to go back to imvelaphi yakho, like where's home?
We understand you harnessed your artist in Pretoria but not Miss Isis.
Yeah.
Your name? Nolundi.
Okay.
Where is Nolundi from?
Okay. Nolundi, Longhausa before I started.
Okay.
Usuka Eastern Cape, Epai. Lived there all my life. I think at some point even the music in Yakalapa.
Yes.
But it was almost like a hobby. You know, any group you know.
Yeah, so actually
Like and I was the only girl in the group. So yeah, Eastern Cape did opened us that bread, buttered, whatever, overflipped, whatever.
Yes.
But that's where I'm from.
Sure.
Dinaka, and then only a couple of years later I came to move here. But that's me. Was it Dinaka? Was it
Okay, shout out to Kopecha.
Eastern Cape has always been Eastern Cape has always been rich in artistry and
I'm a cause, just say it, I'm a cause.
Grooming the best artists.
Say us, bro, just say us.
No, I don't want to sound Simon.
We sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a lovely journey, and these guys, I saw a post of theirs because it was trending, not that much, but I saw a post from a Manzame sending the thing. After a couple of weeks, they responded back like, "Yo, come through," and man, the experience is amazing. It's all you know,
we mellow down today. It's the best thing. So, I heard you saying that before Uchata, how's married life as a kid now? Namdipa, Damane Chola Rambondini.
I married in 2011. I think it's 13 years down now. Otherwise, the bestie Liana, he's a graphic designer.
Beautiful.
So he's always helped with my graphics in terms of music, and also I can't say instrumentalist because that banana is djembes.
Djembe, okay.
Djembe is the drums, and he used to feature in our Kwane Experience. Yeah. We were in that kind of circle of those guys.
I can hear in your music though.
Yeah. I'm a fan of theirs.
Artsy era.
Yeah, that hobo era.
Yes, we were. What we were, God, even Melbourne.
It was a hobo era.
It was a hobo era.
It looked cool to look poor.
No, that artsy area really spread.
And sometimes it's just how you look. Yeah. And some we're still there. We're still stuck there. I don't know if we're stuck or I don't know.
It's a lifestyle,
But it's a lifestyle, and I love it. I don't want to lie. I'm a thrifter. I fucks with them. Exactly. And I'm unique to be themselves. So that's why I fucks with them all the time, anytime. And also with them accepting me. Nalumdana snacks, you know, usuke bhai uyathanda unenwele ezinkulu uyangcola, you know, they were very accepting of me.
Going back to the husband, why Balek?
Yeah, so he's a graphic designer. Let me not say where he works because I might get in trouble.
No.
But yeah, he does graphics for that. He does my graphics, graphics for a lot of people as well.
I'm more interested in the dynamics of
family life.
Yes, artistry. This nightlife.
It's tough.
Are you a mom?
Yeah, let me tell you.
You asked the authority. Are you a mom?
Are you a mom? I am. I'm a mom of 3 boys.
Nice.
I've got a 12-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 7-year-old boy, and they did exceptionally well this term. As always.
Well done.
Excuse me.
Tell your mom.
The 12-year-old is a beat maker now. He's better than me. We had to get him a laptop.
Nice.
And otherwise, we're a musical family. We're a family who says Tandy beats. Utata is not a beat maker, is not that kind of person, but he doesn't mind me.
He appreciates
he appreciates the art. He's also an artist. I mean, we both kind of came into the artist thing. So it was tough. For example, I would have loved for him to be here, but he had to babysit.
Nice one.
I love the whole family here.
I know, but I was like, so I think it didn't get to that point, but I love the fact, I mean, he's always there, he's supportive, he's chilling with the kids. Sometimes I'll chill with the kids and he has to do his thing. But my kids, at least they're a bit grown now, they're very mature, they know how to take care of themselves. I can do a gig 2 hours with, but I was my shia all night. It's not my, it's not my thing.
Now you will be able to
right. Otherwise, he's very supportive.
Nice one. So when I'm ISIS, when we get born for some ISIS, American is born. Let's wrap it up. But I love the name because it's controversial.
Yeah, and it doesn't, you know what, I did want to change my name. I googled Isis and the goddess and everything, so she's got a lot of names attached to her. And there's like Usetu Sana, I like that. There's like Saweri Chamoti, I like that. So I'm trying to grasp some of these names because every time you see Isis and I'm trying to get a passport to go overseas, because that's what I'm trying to do. They're going to be like, Isis,
the red flag.
Red flag, I got harm, you know. So yeah, there is a bit of ambiguity or whatever with the name. I don't know if I want to change it or not, but I always like the name because it was given to me for a reason. So I don't know, we'll see. But with the production or with the mixing side or whatever, like with the stuff that I'm doing on the side, I'll say you said Sana production, I'll say Miss Isis vocalist. So I'll try to play around on it.
Sort of juggle it like
juggle it. Basically. So if you see Miss Isis, you always see the wig and the,
Alright, and are you into like Kemet history? Ancient Kemet history, like Isis. Isis was the wife of Osiris, right? So that would be like delving into Kemet history, like ancient Egyptian history.
Oh boy, let's not go.
Are you into that kind of stuff?
No. I don't want to lie, no.
Alright, okay. No, I was just curious.
Where the name came from, I was quite young and it was my brother and his friend. And at the time they were doing the whole recording, trying to set up a recording company. And we didn't have a name, but they were like, my sister can sing. And the other guy was an intellectual. He's like, it's cool, Isis. I didn't know what the heck that meant. I was a kid. He's like, Isis, perfect. And then I remember asking him, so what does it mean? Why am I Isis? Look it up. Go do the job and see why, So I did learn that, she was married to him, right? And had a son with the, like, it's a mess. So I did enjoy a little bit of that history, as much as it's not like me necessarily, right? But I loved what they took away in a sense of we queen. We goddess. Mother, she's very powerful. I'm not sure in terms of singing. I never got to that part, but I know that she was followed by a lot of people for Iprichi about. Oh God, here we go. No history lesson today. No, I'm sorry. I'm gone. But we'll do it together.
Yes.
I think you'll teach me more.
We'll definitely call you in for a more in-depth interview.
Please. I'd love to hear a bit more actually.
Yes, because we are going to have another friend of ours, another co-host, Udava. We'll delve into more of it. So that you know now.
So now I don't say Isis and they're like, what does it mean? I'm like, no, it's a goddess.
What it does.
And they're like, no, break it down. I'm like,
so we'll do that. We'll do that. So we'll invite you again so you can give us your hashtags.
Hashtag Miss Isis Music, MSISIS Music, no spaces, no nothing. Instagram, Facebook, everything is the same. MSISIS Music.
You must have your clinical.
And please, kids, guys, I'm open. It doesn't matter. It's winter, it's cold. I will come. I will gig. Book me. I'm available.
I had so many more questions for you, but it's okay. I know time is of the essence, so we'll cut it there, guys. Catch Miss Isis on social media. It's MS space ISIS.
No space. MSISIS Music.
Just like that. Miss Isis Music. There you go. And are you on Spotify? Are you on
my music is available on every digital platform. My problem is my latest album got pulled out, but we're gonna make a plan for it. Otherwise, all the other music is there. You're gonna find the hip hop. You're gonna find the jazz. You won't get Spotify.
How many projects have you done?
A few. My latest project is called Mindset. It was mainly mixed and mastered by me, but the production, the beats were done by a guy called Rudy Castle. Very hip hop. There's a song there called Paper Road, features Boy Wonder. I have a song called Swagala. It features Hisham is from PE, dope rapper, and a vocalist as well. So the whole point of the project, it's about mindset, setting your mind free. My songs are very about self-love. I rarely talk about prayer. It's all about self-love, self-perseverance, loving yourself, loving everybody around you. And
your music is just like it's like a soundtrack to what we're trying to do with our podcast.
I hope so. Use it as a soundtrack.
Would you actually be okay with that?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell
You heard it. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
I give you permission. Don't sue them, please.
Just in case.
Don't sue them.
Just in case. Terms and conditions. Thank you so much.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you.
The vibe
I feel like your energy is so dope.
Yeah,
you've got such a positive energy. You've probably got a lot of other talents within art. I picked up some acting there when you were impersonating your nerd.
Yeah, you're not, friend. You are awesome.
So I truly and honestly wish you all the best on your journey.
Yes.
And once again, it's been an honor chilling with
Thank you guys.
Get to me about Philokhanya song.
Ngeke ube mnyama forever.
But those are the guys score.
Ngiyayifuna. Thank you so much. Peace out. One love to you guys as well. Thank you for this, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Even my phone was like
Thank you so much, man.
Beautiful welcome to Mrs. South Africa semi-finalist.
We need a pop now.
So I'd like to know. Okay, firstly, before we delve too deep into this, tell us what's your name, where you from, what it is that you do.
Hello everyone, thank you for having me. My name is Manisha. I was born in Limpopo, but I've been in Gauteng for so long. I'm a Gautenga now.
Okay. Masisi Manisha. Nasisi Manisha. Okay, awesome. And I know usually, beauty pageant queens, if I can call it that, beauty pageant queens, usually you have your own professions as well, besides being a pageant queen. So what is your profession? What do you do?
Okay, right now I'm a teacher. I teach grade 1.
Wow, amazing.
I'm sure there's many crashes more.
Yes, I have 24 little children in my class, and those are the minds I'm nurturing.
Wow, that's beautiful.
But before I became a teacher, I had another life. I was a fashion buyer.
Explain.
So I started fashion design back in the days, and I read about it in magazines, that you can travel as a fashion buyer. And I wanted to travel on somebody's budget.
Oh!
So I decided that's what I'm going to pursue. So I did my diploma in fashion design, and I worked as a fashion buyer at Edcon Woolworths and Westmart.
Wow, Edcon.
Yes.
Wow. Well accomplished, man.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm very sad that Edcon closed down.
Yes.
And that's where my training started.
Okay, so with you being design, how's our design on this set?
This design is beautiful. Listen guys, if you were here, you swear you are in a historical cubicle. It's very nice.
Thank you so much. From a designer's eye. I need a J.
Yes, and I absolutely love that.
I could see when you were paged through the magazine, when you read through the magazine, the natural pants are the way. You're in your zone.
Yeah, so I grew up, my parents were both teachers. So I grew up with teachers, with reading books, magazines, and that's how I came about knowing about fashion design and being a buyer, and of course modeling.
Yes.
So in '97 I entered my competition at school and I won. So I became Mrs. Meridian when I was in matric.
Already?
Yes.
How many crushes did you have?
Still I need to count. Too many to count.
So you gave no one a chance.
No.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
I was a focused girl. Yes. So when I left matric, I came here, and obviously I wanted to pursue modeling at the same time. But I wanted to do rank modeling, not pageant.
Or ramp,
Yeah, because I grew up watching Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss, you know. That's what I wanted to do. But then when I went to the agencies, they said I was too short.
You're too short.
Yeah.
What's the height?
I needed to be 1.75 without shoes on.
1.7?
Yeah. 75.
Wow.
Because I'm 1.7 now.
So
And I'm not-
5 centimeters.
Don't take a cold drink for 5%.
Listen, so that broke my heart. So I decided to focus on my studies, and I traveled the world as a fashion designer and fashion buyer.
And I'm sure your daddy was proud that you finished your teaching. No?
Of course.
I'm sure they were shocked what a model.
I know. So when I said I wanted to do fashion design, my dad understood, but my mom was like, "So, and I'm like, "No, mom, it's not about sewing. I'm going to travel. With the job I'll do, I'm going to travel the world," which is exactly what I did. I mean, we used to go to the US, to the UK, Barcelona, Spain. We used to go to the East, China, Bangladesh, because that's where we source knitwear and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can most about child labor, come on.
I know, right? Things we don't want to support, right? So anyway, fast forward, I opened my own brand of children's wear. It's called Kenya Kids, and I designed. Must take.
Yeah.
And I designed for girls between the ages of 2 and 16. And this was driven because I have girls, and as they grew, when they reached like 9 and 10 years, I couldn't find suitable clothes for them in the shops. So I decided I'm just gonna design for my children, and whoever's interested can then buy. But then it became so big, I had like customers, and I decided, okay, this is a big thing, let me make it official.
Yeah.
So I designed for Kenya Kids. I quit corporate in 2015 when I did the design full time.
Sorry for the fist talk.
Amanda. And then I was based in Durban, so I did the Durban Fashion Fair twice, in 2016 and 2017. In 2016, Amanda Sherry from the Space saw my show. She came to me and said, "I've always wanted to try children's wear in my store. Are you interested?" I was like, "Great." I got Kenya Kids into the Space Mall of Africa.
Nice.
Mall
of Africa.
Mall of Africa.
Not any other mall.
Not any other mall.
Of Africa.
So that was good.
No, well done.
But then you have to pay rent and pay this expenses. And it was just not sustainable. Because at the end of the day, you need to sell the stuff, make money to live on, and make money to support the business.
Yes.
And it wasn't sustainable, so I had to pull out.
Sure.
And in 2020, I decided, you know what, I've always wanted to be a teacher. My parents are teachers. Teaching is in my DNA.
It's in your blood.
It's in my blood.
DNA.
I couldn't escape it.
With all your beauty, all great.
I could not escape
You are your mother's second chance.
I am. So anyway, in 2020, when I was turning 40, I registered for a degree in teaching.
Oh, and my completion.
I completed the degree. I graduated this year with a cum laude.
Oh. No.
Yes.
Wow.
We pause.
25 distinctions.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
And very beauty and brains. And it's a
Yes,
Malani.
it's a combination of beauty.
Prove it wrong.
Yes,
Yes.
beauty and brains, right?
And getting to that, what I've always been curious about, and I'm sure a lot of people are as well, what's the difference between Miss South Africa and Mrs. South Africa?
Okay, the difference is that the Miss women are not married. The Misses are married. Yes. So the Mrs. South Africa platform is still giving married women a chance to live their dreams. Because say I wanted to be Miss T and it went over my head. I wanted to be Miss South Africa, but I decided to get married, so that went over.
And I decided.
Yeah, I decided to get married, so I couldn't compete today.
fell in love.
But now I can, because they're giving us the platform to do that.
So is that to say, if you are married, you can't participate in Miss South Africa?
Yeah,
Is that
but
like a competition rule or what?
that is a competition rule.
Wow.
But I think they're re-looking at that. I don't know what the terms will be. they should, right?
Because that's rather discriminating.
It is. And also you can have a child to compete in this.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And can they tell?
Well, no, they can tell.
They can, a woman's anatomy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
And beauty and pageant judges are very judgmental.
Yeah.
They look like at everything.
Yes. But then with the Mrs. South Africa, they want us to come as we are.
Okay.
You know, because they understand
Right.
what happened with the anatomy and everything. So they want us to come as we are. As long as you are comfortable in your own skin and you can stand in your... I mean, when we do the bikini show, for example, you can have like a sarong and cover up as long as you are comfortable.
And I was about to say, like, I would have never thought that you have kids. Like,
Yeah.
otherwise, I want to...
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to keep it like that.
I think it's the genes.
It's the genes
Yes.
and also
Look,
drinking
going
water
back to
and minding my business.
Going back to the point of the clothes, making your own clothes.
Yes.
I find it quite interesting because I also have a daughter, she's 14.
Yes.
So for you to have seen Hore, the clothes by the Tsang is not for, you're not comfortable for your own child and you decide to make your own brand. What about it was giving you that whole, because I know like there's this sexualization of children and all of that. So
Like, okay, my youngest is 13, and every time I go shop for her, go Mr. Price, she's not go children's way, but she's not quite a young adult either. And there's nothing in between. Yeah, she's in between. She still wants to wear a nice party dress, like you know the poofy ones, Study Princess. She still wants to wear that, and I can't find that in the market for her because the fella go 10 or 9 or even 8. And then you have this, the princess dresses. Then you have this gap, and then you have your Mr. Price and your legit, which is very 16, 18. You know, yeah. And it's first of all, she's not comfortable to wear that. It's not even about me. She looks at the dress, she's like, no, mommy, it's open at the back, or it's open at the side, or it's too short, or too tight. So she's not comfortable to wear that. And obviously, as a mom, I'm gonna want her to be comfortable. So that's why I decided to start the brand, because then the children between 10 and 13 can be comfortable in what they wear.
yeah, because that's what we want to do is push into this one and whereby we change the norm so that some things are not okay. Every society has accepted it. So I like the fact that you changed it for Wena and other people as well. Because I'm not coming with my daughter, come by.
It's comfortable, yeah, because I'm sure I'm not the only mom who's like, where do I go? Like when you want to go to an occasion and the child must look decent, you're like, where do I go to buy a suitable outfit? And it's just no place.
So what's in store for Mrs.
Okay, so I shelved my brand.
Okay.
Because, you know, I did the business. You know how business is.
Yes.
It was tough and I went through a bad time. I was like, okay, let's take a break. But now with Mrs. South Africa, I want to bring it back. Because I want to use my brand to instill confidence in young girls. The same way that modeling was instilled in me when I was young. And I was a quite shy child, but I was happy to be on stage and model. And that, you know, gave me confidence. And I want to use my brands to give them confidence. And moms always ask me, can my child model for your brand? So now I know I can have a modeling agency, design the clothes, have a modeling agency. If you want your child to come model, they have the stage to do it.
Yeah, no, that's dope. And for me, I like the progressiveness I think I want, because it's being so proud to produce yourself within the industry. And you well experienced and well traveled.
Exactly.
How many languages can you speak?
Oh no. Language is saying.
No, you
learn the hello, the goodbye fade, and not a lot of things. Yeah.
I want to get back to this, you know, prestigious title that you wear, you know? Mrs. South Africa. Okay, so it says Mrs. South Africa semi-finalist 2024. Can you explain to us what that means exactly? The title that you hold, what exactly does it mean?
Okay, so in the competition, we go through different stages. The first stage is the semi-finalist stage. We went to Clearwater Mall. We had a live audition where you go on stage, you introduce yourself, and then they chose the top 100. And
Okay, so this now means that you're in the top 100.
Yes.
So the pageant itself hasn't taken place yet.
No, it hasn't taken place yet.
So when the pageant takes place, you'll be a finalist.
Okay, so
Is that what
now
it
there's
is?
a stage, there's a finalist stage.
Yes.
And that is happening on the 5th of July
Okay.
here at Emperor's
At
Palace.
Emperor's Palace.
Yes.
Wow.
I would like everyone to please get their tickets from Ticket Pro. They start at 650. VIP is 950. But you can get your ticket and come see me on stage.
No, we'll be there cheering you on.
Yeah, we'll take it now. We'll be there.
So at the show on the 5th, they're going to choose the top 30 to become finalists.
Okay, so that'll be the finalist.
Yes, and then we have a journey until November where they choose the queen.
Oh, okay.
So the whole year.
It's the whole year.
So is there actually like a final pageant?
Yeah, we're not there.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
so that
November.
would be so in November.
Yes.
Okay,
So when you win it, are you still gonna remember us?
Of course. I'm going to have this. It's in my phone.
Yes.
I'll never
As
forget
a
it.
brief.
Yes.
I'll win.
And I will take it.
When you win.
Yes.
I read.
No, when I win, when I put it on.
Yes. So win. No, it was so nice having you. And thank you so much for gracing us, my queen.
Yes,
Thank you for gracing us with your
so much.
beauty and your presence.
Yes. And your
Very
brains.
nice
Don't forget the brains.
And the braids. Let's not forget the braids.
Cum de laude. Say, Ujain. Cum de laude.
Louder.
Louder.
Cum laude.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
Can I tell the listeners how to vote for me?
Yes, please.
Okay, so to vote for me is 3 random SMS. You SMS my name, Nasisi Madisha, to 47587. You have to make sure you spell my name right. NARCISSI Madisha to 47587. And then other ways you can support me, you go to Facebook and Instagram, follow Mrs. South Africa, go to my highlights, go into my picture, there's a link, you go and like my picture, that's a vote.
Please, Buffett, please
Thank
vote,
you.
support. Sisters in President Buffett, I said, believe. Huh?
Thank you so much.
Quite close.
Thank you so much again for your time. All the best in your journey to becoming Mrs. South Africa. I think, being a father and getting into the generation that will also raise kids, I wish every young girl can be like you, focused on their career and focus on their family at the same time. It's a beautiful balance, and you make us very proud, very inspirational. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.